Can you tell us who you are and your occupation?
My name is Robin McNemar. I am a chemistry teacher at Lower Moreland High School.
Can you give us some background information about your life and the process of your education, and if anyone inspired you to pursue a career in chemistry?
I absolutely adored my high school chemistry teacher. He was such an inspiration to me. I was going to be a pure chemistry major and got accepted at Elizabethtown College, and the state of Pennsylvania offered me a full scholarship if I promised to teach 4 years in chemistry after I graduated, which I did.
Good. About your college experience, do you have any specifics as to what it was like to be a woman in the STEM field?
You mean as I'm sitting in a class looking around the room and there are 3 women in chemistry and the rest are guys? Yeah, it was a little obvious. But it was, it was exciting also, because to say that I could do just as much as they could, and actually, I'm going to be honest, I think I was better than the guys were.
Can you share a particularly rewarding moment or achievement from your journey in STEM that stands out to you?
A particularly rewarding moment, I would say when I got accepted into the chemistry graduate program at University of Pennsylvania. That was really a big deal for me. I never thought I would be able to do that, let alone get a full ride.
What is the best piece of advice for someone has given you academically or otherwise that has just stuck with you?
Piece of advice. Well, this is a tough one. That has stuck with me. Probably, and it doesn't have to deal with chemistry or anything. Okay. I would say probably the best piece of advice someone gave me was always look in the positive of things. If you are looking at the negative, it'll just bring you down.
How do you encourage women to pursue further studies or careers in chemistry?
Over the years, I have a lot of female students that have pursued a career in chemistry. I think it's constantly having the kids active and enjoying chemistry and not treating, whether you're male or female, it doesn't make a difference. It's all about what's going on in your head, how you're perceiving things, and what you want to accomplish.
What has been your favorite teaching moment, or has there been a moment where a student taught you anything?
Oh, goodness. Students teach me things all the time, especially when it comes to cell phones and social media. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but I'm learning. Special moments, there's so many of them through the years. Just crazy things that have happened in class, fires in the classroom, setting off the fire alarm and having to evacuate the whole school, hanging out with really cool teachers.
Is there anyone throughout history that you think deserves more recognition?
Anyone throughout history? Goodness, I am a big fan of Marie Curie, but she won 2 Nobel Prizes, so she's pretty much got a lot of what she deserved.
What advice would you give to young women aspiring to enter the field of chemistry or pursue a career in the sciences?
One of the things I would suggest is I was at graduate school in chemistry the same time I had a 1-year-old. As a woman, that is the one thing that we have to juggle more than a man would. We have to take care of a child. I would suggest pursue your dreams. And, if you want to get married and have children, that's awesome. Just realize it's going to be hard.
Can you share any memorable experiences or demonstrations that you used to illustrate key principles in chemistry?
One of my favorite ones, this one evacuated us out of the old high school last year, was doing a gummy bear, blowing up gummy bear. I always introduce the concept as, so What are the 3 pieces you need to make a bomb? And boy, does that get kids' attention right away.
How do you encourage women to pursue further studies or careers in chemistry?
We have a lot of different avenues that we pursue. One is we have a leadership that we can nominate students for. I have written recommendations for actually 2 female students this year to attend the Governor's School of Sciences and an MIT program.
What do you think are the most important concepts for students to grasp in introductory chemistry?
Stoichiometry. Without a doubt. It teaches you how to figure out a problem just by looking at units. And as long as you keep your eye on the units, you'll do just fine.
Perfect. And do you have any strategies to help students struggling with chemistry?
A lot of times before tests, I will post videos that kids can review. Sometimes the way I present something, someone else might not be able to pick it up. I think another thing that needs to be there is each topic that you teach, you need to teach it in 3 different modes: verbally, visually, and hands-on, which is what makes chemistry so cool, because we have all those cool labs for the hands-on stuff.
And then lastly, how do you foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills in your chemistry classes?
Well, when I first started doing this 15 years ago, I started this program called POGLES, which is Process-Oriented Group Inquiry Learning. And what it does is it forces kids to think through a problem on their own and struggle with it initially. And I'm just kind of the guide on the side. And I find that since I've started doing that, students seem to learn a lot better, and they retain it a lot longer.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. This is the interview. Yeah.
This is it. Awesome. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.